guys remember like years ago when I did that giant haul of like stash tea and like everybody was like, you're never gonna go through all of that in a million years? Here we are, definitely did the thing, and it was about Black Friday time again when I finally ran through all of those. So, I was able to make use of that same kind of sale deal that I did back in the day with that haul, and I stocked back up. Granted, not as insanely so as the first time, but I still bought a fair bit. Because here's the thing, when it comes to tea and the individually foil wrapped ones, they stay good for years. So you've got time to whip through them. So anyway, let me show you what all I got. A lot of them are the ones that I didn't get the first time around, but there's some of them that I got a second time. I probably could have gotten dupes on like some of the holiday ones that I didn't, mostly just because I was trying to be mindful of how much I was spending. But anyway, so we've got the premium green tea. I'm not sure, oops, excuse me, I burped. I'm not sure if I got this one before or not. I want to say this is the first time I bought this one, but I might be wrong. So there's that. I'm trying to keep track of which ones I've shown and which ones not, so I'm kind of just dropping them on the floor next to me as I'm pulling them out of the box. But anyway, then we've got the green tea and matcha pomegranate raspberry, which honestly sounds like it should be so freaking good. A quenching blend of green tea, pomegranate, raspberries, and matcha. I'm like, ooh, yes. Yes, please. It's green tea and matcha, so it should taste like really green. For those who don't know the difference between the two, I swear to you there's a difference. A big one. Then we've got, whoops, didn't mean to pop that open, the refreshing peppermint herbal tea. Obviously, this one's not a newbie to me. This one's kind of a keep it around constantly kind of a one. If I'm not mistaken, either this one or Moroccan Mint was what first brought me to this brand. I think it might have been Moroccan Mint, actually. But it was one of these two. And it was only because, like, at that point in time in my teens, I was very much on a mint tea kick. And it was, like, all I wanted to drink. But I was, like, very, very attached to the Bigelow mint tea. Our store was out one day, but my dad didn't want to leave me in the lurch, so he bought Stash, who I had never heard of at that point. And initially, the first one that I brewed, I didn't think very much of. But by the second one, I was like, actually, I think I might like this one more. Huh. Thank you for picking this one out of the different options there were. Thank you. Actually, this is really nice. And that's what started off my love affair with this brand. So, I mean, given it was just by chance that I even found them, turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because they are incredible. As I think you guys can tell by how much I buy and how much I whip through of their stuff. We've got the decaf vanilla chai. I think I bought the regular vanilla chai before. But, I mean, I've got a decaf one. I mostly bought this with my sister in mind because she loves chai teas, but she gets migraines really easily, so she has to be very mindful of things like caffeine intake, so she usually opts for decaf things. She comes over, she wants tea, and I go through my stuff, and, you know, I'm little Miss Caffeine Queen over here. I feel so bad that I can't offer her much that she actually would like flavor-wise, so I had her in mind with this. I mean, I'll have some too, but I really have this on hand for when she comes over to hang out. I can share these with her. I also got, I'm really excited to try this one, the Asian Pear Harmony Green Tea. This sounds like it's going to be so good, and I think this was one where I was on the fence last time. I had it in my cart, and at the last moment, I took it out just to bring down the price a little, so I made sure to grab it this time. But it's a lovely duet of crisp Asian pear flavor and Japanese-style green tea. I'm like, that sounds amazing, and I'm kind of on a pear kick right now anyway, because, like, we had all the pears that we canned a couple months ago from our orchard, and we're going through all those right now. So, between that and, like, the sparkling pear cider that I had on Thanksgiving, like, it's a thing. It's a thing right now for me. So this seemed like the perfect time to grab that. I've also gotten this one. Looks like it should be really interesting. Not sure about good, but interesting. But this is the caffeine-free Mango Passion Fruit Herbal Tea. I'm like, mango I always love. Passion fruit gets iffy. I don't know how it'll taste in a tea. I'm like, this could go either way, but I'm down to try it. And obviously I'll drink it either way. Like, if need be, I'll sweeten it if I have to. But I think it'll be fine, but yeah, it just sounds so different that I was like, fuck it, get in the cart. I haven't tried that one yet, but I want to. This one, I don't know if I've had before or not. I want to say I haven't, but it's just the Chamomile Nights, which is an enchanting infusion of calming chamomile, spearmint, and lotus flower. I figure, what the hell? I mean, chamomile's good for a number of things. I mean, everybody writes it off as like the sleepy tea. It doesn't make me sleepy. But I mean, there's other health benefits you can get from it, like TMI, certain digestive issues chamomile is known to help with. Plus, I mean, spearmint in there also helps with that. Lotus flower, I don't know that I've ever had, so we'll see what it's like. But again, I was intrigued, grabbed it, I've got it. I also have the uplifting double bergamot Earl Grey that I've definitely at some point bought in the past, but I apparently freaking drank all of it and never reviewed it like a dumbass, so I bought it again, and I still love the bowler hat on it. So, we'll try again. I have the Lemon Ginger Vitality. I think this might be a newer one, actually. It's caffeine-free as well. It's like one of those daily wellness support ones. Let's see here. Does it list what it does? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a mood stabilizing one, which, you know, let's have all the mood stabilizing we can get. Plus ginger anything. I mean, I'm one of those people that ginger thankfully does help with stomach stuff for me, so I always like having all the ginger stuff on hand. I'm the person that sleeps with ginger mints next to my bed in case I wake up and my stomach's screwing with me, like, right off the bat. Ginger's always a good thing for me to have on hand at all times. So anything with ginger in it, I automatically buy, usually. Let's see. We're in the second row, but they're, like, packed really tightly, so I'm trying to get my finger in anywhere. Because once I get one out, I can get the rest. Okay. This is the one that made me want to put in the order. Because I have wanted to try this since it came out, and I've had people specifically requesting it too. But it's the Tangerine Honey Daydream White Tea. Like, come on, try and tell me that doesn't sound like something I'm gonna friggin' love. Plus, the fact that it has Daydream in the title makes me think of Daydream Believer, so it works on all the levels. But yeah, Tangerine Honey Flavored Tea. Delightful Serenity. Serenity now! But also the fact that it's tangerine. I am on a tangerine kick right now, too. You know, like those cuties tangerines at the grocery store? I think I have single-handedly whipped through about 3 bags of those in as many weeks. Don't know why I'm on a tangerine kick right now, but it was like one of those things around Halloween. Somebody was showing, like, different autumnal-looking dishes you can make for guests, for get-togethers, and they had some tangerines on there. I was like, those look real damn good right now, and I've been on a kick ever since. Told you, the power of just planting a seed of influence with me goes a long ways. Anyway, so we've got those. And this one I didn't even know was a thing. It's the Sunny Orange Ginger, which sounds similar, but not identical. So, ginger and orange, those are flavors that go together really well. And it's caffeine-free as well, because it's an herbal tea. But yeah, is there anything else? Let's see, licorice root, safflower, hibiscus. Ooh, okay, so the hibiscus is going to give it a bite, but it's also going to give it a really pretty color. This one, I'm intrigued. I'm possibly more intrigued by this than the other one. Like, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, I've also got the Warming Chai Spice Black Tea, which I think is another one that I may have bought before, but then I just drank it all and forgot to ever review it. Whoops. Happens more often than you think with stuff that I buy with the intentions of reviewing, and then next thing I know, whoops, I drank it all, or I ate it all, and I never reviewed it. I suck, but it happens far too often. I need to be better about that. Yeah, this one is the licorice spice. This, I could see some people being put off by it, but I like the anise flavor, because it's like a warming fusion of sweet licorice root and aromatic spices, which would be licorice root, cinnamon, orange peel, star anise, vanilla extract, sarsaparilla, orange oil, natural cinnamon flavor, clove bud oil, and cardamom oil. See, all of that sounds really good to me, but I could see where some might be like, ew, that sounds terrible, but for me, I'm intrigued. I want to try it, so I'm gonna. We've also got... Ooh, I like the cozy vibes. The Cozy Cinnamon Vanilla Chamomile. This one's new to me. I didn't know it existed, and now I've got it. So, that's another one of those that just seems like, I just want to, like, curl up and watch a movie and have, like, some nice tea while I have it. This is, like, perfect for that. I also got the Ginger Fire Chai. I don't remember if I bought this before or if I was, like, intimidated by it because I didn't know what that meant. I want to say the latter, because I seem to remember being intrigued but not being able to pull the trigger on it, but I could be wrong. But it says, spicy yerba mate with a fiery ginger kick that builds with each sip. I like spicy stuff. I like hot things. So either of those sounds intriguing, but yerba mate, I also know for some people can screw with their stomach. So, I'm half terrified, but also half excited to see what it's like. Because clearly, I have issues. So. We've got... Yeah, I know, I have more. Golden Turmeric Chai. This is another new one. It literally says new tea on it. But this one, a warming infusion of golden turmeric and bold spices. Now, turmeric is one of those kind of teas that, depending on how a brand approaches it, sometimes they are really, really good, and other times they're gag-worthy. So, I mean, again, this is one that could go either way, but I was willing to take that chance when it's, like, on a sale price. But it's got cinnamon, ginger root, turmeric, orange peel, cardamom seed, and clove in it. So I'm thinking since cinnamon is the very first ingredient, that's what you're going to taste the most here, I'll probably like this one, but again, we have to see first before I can safely say that. But it sounds like it should be a better one, because I've had some that just tasted like straight turmeric. I was like, and like practically gagging it down just for the health benefits, but yeah, the ones that are balanced better, I like. But I'm the first one to admit it's an iffy ingredient to work with when it comes to tea because it's so easy to fuck it up. So I'm hoping Stash did it well. Usually Stash doesn't let me down, so I'm hopeful if somebody can do it right, it's going to be them. So I also got just regular soothing chamomile, which literally just says blended chamomile flowers is the only ingredient. So I guess if I need like just straight chamomile, I've got it. Because most of the chamomiles I've had have been like chamomile honey, chamomile vanilla, chamomile blah blah blah. Like, it's always with something else. And this one is just straight chamomile. So, probably for like digestive things, that's probably the one to go to. This one I'm also intrigued by, the Meyer lemon. We actually grow Meyer lemons in our yard. But a fresh sunny burst of sweet lemon that will delight your senses. But given the picture on, I'm thinking, is there hibiscus in this? Let's find out. Yep! Rose hips, lemongrass, orange peel, hibiscus, citric acid, Meyer lemon oil, and safflower. And I'm like imagining what this flavor profile might be like just by that list. I could see it being pretty good, but I could also see it being one that might require a bit of honey in it because this might be real bitter. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. We'll find out together as a family. It'll be good. But anyway. So there's that. Again. Wild raspberry hibiscus. Probably gonna need a little bit of honey or something because raspberry, when it's just on its own natural raspberry, it's very tart. Hibiscus, very tart. So I'm kind of getting the vibe of that one Celestial Seasoning Zinger one that I tried so hard to drink it straight. I couldn't do it. I am usually very good about just drinking teas as they come, but that one, it broke me. It fucking broke me. So I'm hoping this isn't as intense as that, but, let's see. Hibiscus is the very first ingredient, so I'm thinking, ah, shit, okay. Hibiscus lemongrass, rose hips, orange peel, licorice root, natural raspberry flavor. So you're mostly going to be tasting hibiscus here. It'll have an aftertaste of raspberry, probably. But I still want to try it. But I'm just like, mentally prepping for the fact I probably will have to sweeten that one. It's not always the case with hibiscus, but it is generally the ones that I have to sweeten tend to be the hibiscus ones. Here's the Moroccan Mint, and they've changed the name on it. Now it's Moroccan Mint Mindfulness. I think it used to just be Moroccan Mint. But anyway, so what makes it Moroccan Mint? It's green tea, spearmint, lemongrass, and peppermint. It's literally just 2 different kinds of mint, and some green tea, and some lemongrass. But it's really good. It is really good. So yeah, I think it was the Moroccan Mint that I had initially that I fell in love with from this brand, seeing that description. Because I remember being like, oh, it's like different mints going on at the same time. I think this is the one. Pretty sure. And I think, yeah, here's our last one. The other one that I was too scared to try the first time around, but I'm more ready for it now. We've got the Spice Dragon Red Chai. What does that mean? Let's find out. South African rooibos infused with sweet chai spices. Cinnamon, rooibos, ginger root, clove. See, nothing about that sounds intimidating when you put it that way, but the name, I was just like, how spicy are we talking? The warm, spicy flavors of this blend will help you embody the power of the dragon to take on the day. Made with smooth drinking rooibos from South Africa, this is a light and sweet take on our classic chai. So they make it sound way more intense than it's actually gonna be when you read that. Because, like, the name of it implies one kind of mental idea, but then that is like, oh, this is just gonna be gentle, it'll be nice. But I don't think I read that far the first time I saw it, but I put in that other order, and I was like, I'm scared. Like, I'm a little wuss, I'm scared. So anyway, that is what I got in this tea haul. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a tea haul. I've been really, really good about that lately. But I did whip through most of my stash finally, figuratively and literally. But anyway, I mean, I still have some that I've bought from the grocery store, but they're very limited in what they sell anymore. We used to have a huge tea section at Safeway. Now it's like very, very slim pickings. So I have to go online to find stuff that I want. So I've picked these up. I also picked up a seasonal Tazo one I didn't know existed that apparently my sister loves. So gives me high hopes that I'm gonna like it too. So that review will be coming soon, probably during this holiday season. But yeah, that is what I got. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give this a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, donation link, as always, is down in the description. Get your name card. Get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.